Hello, and welcome to Spotlight on Souris, brought to you by WCG TV Access Channel 12. Today is April 26, 2019. My name is Laura Higgs, and we have with us the Souris and Glenwood Agricultural Society President and Vice President, Butch Locke, and Joe Goodwill. Welcome, gentlemen. Appreciate you coming in and talking to us about this year's, not only this year's fair, but the renovations. Let's start there. We talked last year about having renovations going on at the grounds, correct?
Yes.
Joe, what's happened actually since last fair? You were saying that there's been stuff happening.
Yes. Well, to start with, we've been having electrical supply problems, and that came to a head last year at the fair. Our transformer burnt out.
Oh,
we
no.
had to get in some generators for part of the day, and
Right.
then Hydro helped us out and got there and changed it that day, and that just came to a head that we needed an upgrade. We were working on it already, so we've upgraded the Hydro. We've doubled the capacity there. At the same time, we've looked at washrooms and the canteen facility. Those are all quite an age. They needed work. We looked at a new building, and while we were there one day walking around, we realized that we could use the main barn building with a lean-to on each side of it and put canteen and an accessible washroom on one side and washrooms and showers on the other side,
Oh, and showers.
and utilize the whole building rather than just part of it.
Great.
So we'd done some fundraising, we'd had some donations. Last fall, it came together pretty quickly. We had our local tradespeople have been very good. They came to work. We had some directed donations targeted to the project. We went ahead, we put in 12 fully serviced sewer, water, and hydro campsites. There's a few more on each end that could have water, and we have lots of power there now for all our sites. We got that done. At the same time, we put water into the north and south sides of the barn, and the contractors got the in-ground or in-floor plumbing done. We got the concrete poured. Another local contractor helped us out there and got it done at the same time. They all worked together very well. So that was all done before freeze up last fall.
Really?
And
After last year's fair?
after the fair
Right.
last year, we went ahead.
Wow.
So that turned out really well. Over the winter, we got it closed in on the one side. The south side is going to be a new canteen and an accessible washroom, and a mechanical room. So that side, as of right now, the electrical and the plumbing is basically roughed in and done. They just need to finish the walls and fill them in.
Wow.
We're hoping to have it done. There's a ball tournament. The local minor ball tournament is the first weekend in June, and we're being told that that side of it's going to be ready by then. And our fundraising and our grants are in place to pay for that much, probably a little bit more, but we're going to have to do some more fundraising. We're canvassing the community and businesses as we speak, and to get the north side done, and it will have 2 full washrooms plus 2 sets of showers.
Wow.
When it's finished. This will complement ball tournaments and the campground, make it better. We host weddings. We rent the facility out for weddings, reunions, just family gatherings, and we needed all of this to make it a complete facility that can be used not year-round, but basically from this time of year right till late fall.
For sure, and to generate its own income as well. I mean, you need
Yes,
that
right.
to keep going. You need money to keep going,
Yes,
so.
there will be income, and which is good to keep going, but most importantly is just to bring old residents back to town to visit and bring new people to town to see what we have here.
And keep our ball clubs coming here and keep our fair going, et cetera, et cetera. We definitely need that. Mm-hmm.
I think that's,
Didn't take us long to talk about it, but it's taken you guys the
Takes a
whole.
while to get it done.
Yes, to get her done. I mean, after the fair till at
Yeah.
least freeze up, and then all this stuff that's going to be hopefully all completed before the end of the season, but certainly some of it before the fair as well.
Yes.
So that's an awful lot of work you guys are putting in. out
Yeah,
there.
try and keep it going forward as much as possible.
So, well, thank you for that, Joe. Now, can you tell us what, Butch, what this year's fair looks like?
Well, this year we're gonna, they're starting the fair, it's July 13th and 14th. This year is the weekend, the second weekend in July is, that's why it's later. This year we're gonna have the team roping and barrel racing as we did last year. But we've started some work on the arena, and we need to, we've got it taken apart, and we gotta put up some new fencing. The fence that had been there for over 30 years, so it was time, almost 40 years, I guess.
Wow.
So it was time.
Yeah.
It needed some work. So
Yeah.
we're working on that right now. Hopefully to have it done for the fair. We'll work towards that anyways. And I guess for the parade is going to start at 10 o'clock this year. Again, the same as it did last year. I think it's Darren Yonts is kind of looking after that.
Darren Yonts is in charge of that again this year. Great.
And then the barrel racing is going to start at 10. It'll run until I think 1, and to be done by 1, and then the team roping starts after that. And then we're going to have the tractor pull again this year, which is nice. They're coming
Always-
back. It keeps
always fun.
Yeah, it keeps people coming. And we have some children's events and the beer gardens. And then we have the vendor tables. Last year, I think there was 12 or 14 vendor tables. I can't remember exact amount,
Yeah.
but and then so it's going to be a pretty eventful day
Yeah.
during Saturday, and then Sunday they have the barrel racing team roping again, and then
Is it a second event or is it,
it's like 2 different events.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay, second
Yeah.
event? It's
Yeah,
not like a
second.
carryover from the,
Well, the team roping does carry over.
Oh, okay,
But it is
it
like
does.
2 separate. It's kind of hard to explain. But
okay.
That's how.
Okay, unless I'm
You get their
signing up a
points.
team, I
Yeah,
guess
yeah.
that's all I really
Yeah,
need to know,
yeah,
but,
your
but
points are carried
it's a
over,
lot
yeah.
of work doing it, have 2
Yeah,
days in a
it
row,
is.
isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Mhm, for sure.
So that's pretty much what we got going on right now, and hopefully we get as good weather as we have, and like Joe said, we got the power issue taken care of. so-
Yeah, yeah, you guys have had some complicated
Yeah, we had
tasks to
kind
take care of, and,
complicated year there last
yeah,
year. so.
and good luck with getting that team roping going.
Yeah, yeah. So as long as we can get the fence up and everything works out the way it's supposed to work out, we should be good.
Now, that you said that there was vendors out there, will they be there Sunday as well, till a certain time?
Not planned, no.
Just the Saturday,
Saturday,
and so just those 2 events are happening on the Sunday?
Yeah, that's
So it
right.
should be winding up by early Sunday afternoon?
Yeah, they try and get done before 6 o'clock. Usually
Yeah,
try and get
okay.
done 4 or 5 if it's possible. yeah.
Okay, all right.
They, I think they're cutting them off at 20 teams, so they're,
Oh, they have to cut them off.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
They get enough people to cut them off,
Yeah,
really. It's
yeah.
truly a good sign.
so,
Great,
yeah, and I think that's basically what
okay.
we're gonna do.
Does it cost to get through the gates?
Yes, it does.
Okay, how much does that cost?
I think we're set this year at $10 again?
Yeah.
$10 for Saturday.
And so they can come and drive in, and there's some places to park?
Yes.
Inside there,
We have
okay.
parking all along the north side.
Okay.
And then there's parking to the west. And
As well?
we try and keep them away from around the riding arena and the ball diamonds as much as possible.
Right,
And
right.
then,
That's wise and for safety.
Yeah. So if
You
they're
want your
usually,
windshield
there's
to
never
last.
really been a big parking issue.
Yeah.
We got lots of space there,
Good.
so.
Good.
Yeah.
So people can come, $10 a person to get in,
Right.
and they can come watch any one of the events. And what about evening?
The evening is basically the beer garden and music, and
Okay.
and
Just like,
and we have a human tractor pull, which is going to be, what time
Oh.
are you going to start that? About middle of the afternoon or later? They
In
run
the
that.
evening after
Yeah,
supper. There may be there has been a roast beef supper the last few years. We
Okay.
get some funding from Liquor and Lotteries.
liquor lotteries, yeah.
And that's helped us put it on, and we haven't received confirmation of that yet.
yeah, so there may very well be a,
Hopefully
A
there
meal
can be
out there
something
as
like
well.
that.
Well,
And
yeah,
then-
I think we're going to try our best to get
Yeah,
a meal.
sure.
Anyway, we've always had one.
okay, and music, just a music man to
Yes,
play?
Music
Okay.
Man, yeah.
Okay, and the human tractor pull. That should
Yeah,
be
they
fun.
had the good time at it last year. We put a rope on a little tractor and they have to pull it
Yeah,
a
right,
distance.
right.
Last year we had Joe as a judge. We'll see how that turns
Yeah.
out this year.
Okay.
We're also gonna add to it, we had a lot of children, just to go back, the team roping is 2-day, it's family oriented.
Oh, good.
People stay, they bring their families, there's quite a few kids
Yeah.
around, and it's a family-focused weekend, really. And there were quite a few kids around there, and they wanted to be in on this, like their parents were doing, pulling this tractor. And it was just a little big for them, so we're hoping to have a smaller, maybe a garden tractor or something
Oh,
like
yeah.
that 5 or 6 kids can pull too.
Sure.
They were pretty enthusiastic.
Yeah, I
and
bet, I bet.
The parents like it because the kids are happy and
Involved.
content and involved
Yeah.
with being there.
Mhm. And go home tired.
And
That's certainly a bonus
tired.
as a parent.
And the kids are happy because they've got something to do.
Right,
so,
and they're not just sitting on a bench.
yeah.
That's right.
So
Watching
We're
stuff.
not just, and some of the team ropers, their wives, girlfriends are barrel racing too. And the kids are there and it's a all around
Hmm.
team thing. Also, you mentioned the ball diamonds, there's a slow pitch tournament on too, at the same
Right.
day.
Oh,
They
okay.
have a slow pitch tournament the same day.
Wow.
Which there are families and couples and that
Right.
come to that, so
Yeah.
hopefully there's some-
Tons of stuff
There's
going on.
lots to do, and the slow pitch tournament runs on Sunday. So
On
it's-
Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's- they have it Sunday too, don't they, this year?
I don't know, the minor ball might put something on
Oh,
Sunday
okay,
too.
Okay.
all right.
Wow.
I'm not sure.
We're trying to make sure we got it, or trying to get something in for Sunday
Mhm,
also.
sure.
anyway.
Sure. Well, sounds like a very action-packed weekend, for sure.
Yeah, there'd be something to do all, for 2 days anyway, yeah.
Good, good. Okay. Well, thank you very much for coming out and sharing with us the renovations that have happened to the ag grounds up there, and then also the fair that's happening this year. And for a reminder, people, July 13th and 14th, and what time does it start in the morning?
It starts at
10?
10.
10,
Yeah.
right. To come out to the fairgrounds, just up near the hospital here in Surus, and come to our fair. Is there anything else we want to add? We had talked about the old rodeo grounds, right?
Yeah,
We
the
had-
riding arena,
Yeah.
we're turning it into, used to be the rodeo grounds, and we've taken the fence out,
Well, you
and now
do
we're
it-
gonna replace the fence with new
Right.
fence because of the old stuff.
And so we want to get people used to calling it the riding arena
Yeah,
now instead of the rodeo
Yeah, 'cause
grounds.
it's probably not gonna be a rodeo for a little while anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll boost that. Maybe someone will come on board and be
Yeah.
able to take that over for you guys.
Well, you never know.
You never know. But thank you so much, both of you, for coming
Okay.
in, Joe and Butch.
Thank you.
For joining us on
Thank you,
Spotlight
Laura.
on Surus.
Thank you, Laura, very much.
Spotlight in Surus is brought to you by volunteers of WCG TV. I'd like to thank Gail Neufeld, who is our cameraman today, Sheila Kirkup, who is our producer. My name is Laura Higgs. Thank you very much for joining us, and have a great day.